12. When matter dissipates and returns to the hearing, then, unmoving in the body manda, I can travel through worlds without destroying the appearance of those worlds. I can make offerings to as many Buddha, thus come ones, as there are 5 modes of dust throughout the 10 directions. It's just as if, Ganges River sent. Same. I mean, countless, yeah. At the side of each Buddha, I become a Dharma prince, and I can make it so that childless living beings throughout the Dharma realm, I'm confused, Dharma realm. It could be this word though, who wish to have sons are blessed with meritorious, virtuous, and wise sons. Where does he get them from? Just like that, cast the sons and give it to people. Why is that the Bodhisattva has to tell Buddha that she can, or he can travel throughout countless worlds without destroying the appearance of those worlds? Do you understand, any of you? Why does she say that? No? Sure. Meditate many 10 years already, can't answer this, cannot even guess.
It's because of the rules of that world? They're bound by the...
No, destroying the appearance. Okay, do you know anything about there's a star, sometimes it appears, look like a brush. In Vietnam we call it sao chổi, that bring bad luck. There's a star and then there's a tail like a brush.
The comet.
Halley's Comet.
I think they're saying Halley's Comet.
Halley is a scientist from England. He calculated that every 76 years this passes. So the comet is in his name, Halley's Comet.
Oh, okay.
In Punjabi master it says Bodh Diwala Tara.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Anyway, that kind of a star is supposed to bring bad luck, yeah. So, why does that star bring bad luck? It destroys something on the planet or in wherever he appears, make trouble, maybe even disease, sickness, epidemic, something like that. Why does she say that even she goes through different worlds, she doesn't destroy the appearance, anything on that world? Because the power is too strong. Any saints and sages with such power pass through somewhere, maybe could collide with the cause atmosphere of that world or that planet and could cause damage physically, like maybe hurricane, maybe burning, fire, maybe epidemic, disease, stuff like that will break out, or war, okay? Why is that something could happen? But with Kuan Yin Bodhisattva it doesn't happen. Because there's a benevolent power. She makes sure that nothing happens. Otherwise, if you just have power and don't have compassion or benevolence, you cause harm, okay? That's why the star, because also very powerful, you see the light is shining, long together with the star. And he keep turning everywhere. But the light is so far, even from the far Himmel, with the naked eyes, we can see so clearly. Can you imagine how powerful that light is? As powerful as the sun even. So we can see it from far away with our bare eyes. This power, energy, cause destruction. But with the power, compassion of Bodhisattva, it will not, even though it also emits light 1,000 times stronger than that one. You understand now the difference between compassion and power, okay? If you have only power and no compassion, then you are Maya. Maya have immense, limitless power, That's why not easy to destroy him. He practiced very hard to obtain and keep that power. The Buddhas and Bodhisattva, on the other hand, they don't practice for themselves.
Who bestows power to Maya?
He practiced, he get it. We all have power. We all just have to develop. Okay? That's why the Buddha can become Buddha, practicing that power inside you. You have everything inside. And Maya also has the same. And both practice, but one practice to get power, to have power, just to dominate. One practice for others, same power, but want to use it to help, to elevate others, to decrease sufferings because of love, okay, compassion. One practice just to be mighty and control. Got that? Therefore, even such a star like that can damage something in this world, alter some of the appearance or some part of the appearance of the world. But the Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, for example, has such a power, stronger power, do not harm anything. Okay? Yes.
So does she keep the universe together? The universe?
No,
protect
she doesn't.
everybody?
She doesn't keep any universe together. She just helps people in the universe, okay? She cannot keep the universe together, okay? There's a lot more work to keep the universe together, okay? It's just that she's one of the great beings in the universe who could help all the lesser beings in the universe who already are there and suffer, okay? But she and the Buddhas and other Bodhisattvas practice not for their sake. Of course, they also want liberation and Buddhahood, so that they can have enough power to help others to liberate and be Buddha. They don't amass power just so that they feel, oh, mighty, strong, and doing this and that and controlling others like the Maya does. 13. With perfect penetration of the 6 sense organs, the light and what is illumined are not two. Meaning, at that time when you are pure, you don't see this world as not pure anymore, because the light will make everything pure. And because your mind is pure, everything is pure, okay? Because we are not pure, so we see the world as it is. But when we are pure, we see it differently. Just like I see the sofa. And heaven told me, because you are pure. So you see the things the way you want it to be, not the way it is, okay? Even if an ugly sofa turns into a beautiful recline chair, for example, It's like that. It's just one of the small examples, okay? It's more than that, beyond that. It's just one of the examples. Now, 13. With perfect penetration of the 6 sense organs, the light and what is illumined are not two. Encompassing the 10 directions, a great perfect mirror stands in the empty treasury of the thirst come one. I inherit the secret Dhamma door of as many thirst come ones as there are 5 motes of dust throughout the 10 directions. Receiving them without loss, I am able to make it so that childless living beings throughout the Dharma realm who seek daughters are blessed with lovely daughters who are upright, virtuous, and compliant, and whom everyone cherishes and respects. She even gives people children. Wow. What a lot of work she does. 14, last one. And more, of course, but in here she lists only this. In this 3,000 great thousand world system is a way of speaking that is countless worlds. See? But the scientists still thinking we are only one. Yeah. The Buddhas, Bodhisattva, at that time in India, in a remote village of India, already know. They say 3,000 great thousand world systems, meaning in our galaxy there are more planets, more worlds than just this. Okay? Not just 3,000, but 3,000 great thousand. meaning multiply million. Maybe at that time they don't have the word million. So thousand and great thousands, that's a lot, okay? With each billions of suns and moons, I mean each world, planet, have one sun, one moon, for example. So 3,000 great thousand worlds have billions. They already have billions at that time. It's just a way of saying 3,000 or 84,000, but it means a lot, a lot. As many Dharma princes as there are grains of sand in 62 Ganges rivers, not just one, appear in the world and cultivate Dharma. They act as models in order to teach and transform living beings. They comply with living beings by means of experience and wisdom in different ways for each. However, because I have obtained Kuan Bodhisattva, not I, I'm reading only, okay? Don't think it's me. Because I have obtained the perfect penetration of the sense organ and have discovered the wonder of the ear entrance, ear faculty, the real hearing faculty. After which my body and mind subtly and miraculously included all of the Dharma rim, any word at all, okay? I am able to make it so that living beings who uphold my name obtain as much merit and virtue as would be obtained by a person who upheld the names of all those Dharma princes who are as many as the grains of sand in 62 Ganges rivers. Okay, come back up a sentence. You see, she says that in these ever endless world systems, there are many, many Dharma princes, good practitioners, good masters, yeah? Dharma princes could be teachers, not as great as Buddha maybe, but maybe second best or third best. They appear, countless of them, as many as the sands of 62 Ganges River even. He said, now we are lost. We can't even count. One Ganges River is already a lot. How can, now 62 Ganges River, tell me how much. Now we have a calculating machine. Can do? No, all right then. So, each of them, these Dharma princes, bring blessing, teaching, merit to all beings in these countless world systems, our galaxy, okay? And if they recite their name, so for example, Dharma prince or Bodhi or saint appear somewhere and teach some people, and if they worship that Dharma prince and recite his name and pray for help, then they have the merit from that Dharma prince. But Bodhisattva, Kuan Yin, Kuan Yin, if people uphold her name, pray to her, has merit, virtue, or blessing, as if they recite all these countless sand in the 62 Ganges rivers, Dharma Prince's name, merit all together. Kuan Yin method. You see that? She's a Bodhisattva. She talked to the Buddha. She dare not tell one letter lie. And what for? She was talking together with the Buddha and the monks assembly. Okay? And she's a monk also at that time. She cared not for money or fame or praise, nothing. Okay? So now, world honor one, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva continue. There is no difference between the merit of my one name and the merit of those many other names, because from my cultivation I obtain true and perfect penetration. But Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, okay, she cultivates many kalpas, not just many years, but many kalpas, as much as the sands in the Ganges River. Not many years, as already we cannot imagine, not to talk about many kalpas. Even as many as the sands in the Ganges River. Oh my goodness. We surrender. Yeah, that is how the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas can help, bless, rescue beings. Not just one lifetime. They sacrifice, they practice, they concentrate, they focus, life after life. Just for one purpose, to help others. That's why they're powerful. Because you want to help others, you see? So all the Buddha and Bodhisattva with the same mind will also help you. And they all help each other. So the power is limitless. Like two heads are better than one. They are as countless as the Ganges river sand and many of Ganges river sand. So they put all the power together. Understand? Just like you pour your money together, yeah, and invest. And it's more powerful than just you alone, huh? Am I smart? Oh, very.
Ultimate master.
Talking about self-aggrandizement. I'm very humble indeed. Wow. I'm impressed also. And this is because you practice Kuan Yin method. Hear that? Okay. These are called the 14 powers of bestowing fearlessness. With them I bless living beings. Moreover, O honored one, because I obtained perfect penetration and cultivated the certification of the unsurpassed way, I also became endowed with 4 inconceivable and effortless, wonderful virtues. She didn't finish yet, she has more. Okay. First, as soon as I obtained the miraculous wonder of hearing the mind, hearing inwards, okay? Of course, we cannot explain all this in words. So either hearing inward, turn the hearing back inward, return the hearing to the source, or hearing the inner sound, it's all the same. You got that, right? Only when you practice Kuan Yin method, then you capiche all these professional terms, yeah? Otherwise, if you tell this to any outsider, they say, get lost, I have no interest, I understand nada. Now, first, as soon as I obtained the miraculous wonder of hearing the mind became essential and the hearing was forgotten. Therefore, there was no distinction between seeing, hearing, sensation, and knowing. I achieved a single, perfect fusion, pure and precious enlightenment. For this reason, I am able to manifest many wonderful appearances and can proclaim boundless secret spiritual mantras. So she can get access to all the secret mantras in the universe for different purposes. Yeah, because at that time she has no more I. Then she say her mind become essential, and hearing was forgotten because at that time she is not thinking she's practiced Kuan Yin method anymore. You see, she already entered the realms of no time, no space, a powerful just brightness. Everything fused into one. There's no distinction between the cause appearance of our world and the pure energy of the celestial realm anymore, because originally there's no physical cause world. It's just due to the false conception of all beings that this world is born. So when we are in samadhi, mostly sometime you have it, you enter inside in the real world, and this world disappears completely. Like some of your brothers and sisters sit here with you, she saw just the whole ashram is full of light, nothing else. You even not included. Sorry, you disappear. You understand? It's power of enlightenment. When you go inward completely, samadhi, then you have all kind of wonders and different perception, different seeing and hearing. Even when I'm talking to you now, it's not perfect hearing, okay? It's just an expedient means to make you arrive at somewhere else, which is more wondrous and real. But if I don't talk, then you also don't understand much. I normally don't need talking, yeah? But if I don't talk, then how do you know much more these kind of things? To certify to you that what you're doing, what you see is similar. In lower level maybe, but in the same direction. Okay? So you know you practice a good method.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Welcome.
you so much.
You see, therefore, she can go everywhere. She can manifest herself into all different lands and different countries, different realms, and speak into different beings to awaken them and liberate them because of her power, because of that. She concentrates so much that there's no more physical world for her. You see what I mean? Oh, it's just pure light, yes, and power, spiritual power. For example, she worries we mortals cannot capiche. She say, for example, I may make appear 1 head, 3 heads, 5 heads, 7 heads, 9 heads, 11 heads, and so forth, until there may be 108 heads, 1,000 heads, 10,000 heads, or 84,000 Vajra heads. Vajra, indestructible. And also maybe 2 arms, 4 arms, 6 arms, 8 arms, 10 arms, 12 arms, 14, 16, 24 arms, and so forth, until there may be 108 arms, 1,000 arms, 10,000 arms, and 84,000 mudra arms. Mudra, something, okay, not just a normal arm, but there's some significant gesture that will emit some special power. Yeah, you do some mudra, mantra. Okay, you have mantra and mudra. So mudra means the gesture according to the mantra. Okay. Therefore, you see, in some temple, people depict the Bodhisattva Kuan Yin as 1,000 arms, 1,000, heads, or something like that. Yeah, meaning she has endless capacity. Yeah. Endless appearance, endless manifestation bodies for different purposes, okay? 2 heads are better than 1. She had 10,000 and more. Can you imagine how much better? Huh? All this due to practice? Kuan Yin method. How you know?
We knew that.
We have it.
How can you guess?
We have it.
Where's this too is spoiled.
Oh, I'm impressed that you can guess right. My God, how you know everything? What need to me sit here, blah, blah.
Thanks to Ultimate Master.
Thanks to Ultimate Master.
Oh God, don't stick with that name now forever. I cannot tell you anything because you just steal it and then make use of it.
예, 관음보살에 관한 저희 소박한 체험을 말씀드려도 될까요?
Okay, tell us.
제가 28년 전에 신혼여행을 갔었습니다. 그곳에 관음보살 상이 있었습니다. 그래서 그곳 관음보살상에 소원을 빌면은 효험이 있다는 얘기를 듣고 저는 그 관음보살상을 돌면서 깨달음을 얻고 해탈을 해서 그 공덕을 그 모든 중생과 나누기를 기도하였습니다. 예, 그래서인지 그 2년 후에 그 스승님의 그 포스터를 전철역에 붙어 있는 포스터를 보고 저기는 강연하시는 데를 꼭 가야 되겠다는 마음이 들어서 그곳에 가서 입문을 했습니다. 예, 그래서 관음보살님께 감사드리고 슈프림 마스터께도 감사드리고 얼티메이트 마스터께도 감사드립니다.
Thank Bodhisattva, Kuan Yin. Thank Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. Yeah. Thank you for your story. Good story. We have a lot of story. I wish we have forever time. Everybody tell even your inside, your personal experience after Kuan before Kuan and between Kuan initiation. We don't have time. What a pity. Retire and then come here and we talk forever. Okay, we continue with Kuan It's simple. It's like all of you, huh? You know something new and you cannot keep quiet. Huh? Okay. In some places you must keep quiet. Hui Nang keep quiet until he became known later on, long later on, when he practiced more strong, powerful. Before that, his master said, don't immediately come out in the public, even though he has the power of the successor of his master already. He has been passed the mantle already to be successor, but his master said, don't hurry, come out in the public, maybe 3 years later, when he's strong, powerful. Yeah. You do feel it, actually. I did not want to be known before. I didn't know. Just people somehow dig me out. They dig. I did not dig. They dig. And they keep coming out until now. I should have stayed longer. I went to retreat alone, actually. And then even in retreat, people come and dig me out. I feel more powerful now. Yeah, thank God. I feel powerful inside. I cannot explain it. Just a feeling, okay? Just a feeling. Inside power, not outside. Outside, I probably don't look anything different. Inside, feel strong. Thank you for that, because otherwise I always feel depleted, not good. Too much karma, feel depleted, feel weak and not good. Okay, I continue, okay? Wow, not only head, arm, but 2 eyes, 3 eyes, 4 eyes, and so forth, until there may 108 eyes and 1,000 eyes, 10,000 eyes, or 84,000 pure precious eyes. Sometimes compassionate, sometimes awesome, sometimes in samadhi, sometimes displaying wisdom to rescue and protect living beings so that they may attain great self-mastery. Wow, awesome. Second, because of hearing in consideration, I escape the 6 defiling objects, just as a sound leaps over a wall without hindrance. Sound, nothing can stop the sound, yeah? And so I have the wonderful ability to manifest shape after shape and to recite mantra upon mantra. Mantra is nothing but a secret instruction from the universal power store, okay? That's what it is. But because we mostly are not translated into our world language, so we call it mantra. It's like a secret formula to instruct something or to order something to happen. Powerful, it has a power, not normal, but it's an order from the universe, okay, for different tasks. Just like if you're president, you order something and it will be done. To this department, you order different order. To that department, you give different order. And if we don't understand it, we say, the president speaks some different mantra. Mantra is just order from the universe. For healing, for constructing, for helping, for liberating, for awakening, etc. So mantra is that, instruction, order from the universe, or information. Anything we don't understand is a mantra to me. So if if you did not practice Kuan Yin method, I am speaking mantra now. Lucky you have Kuan Yin method, you understand everything. These shapes and these mantras dispel the fears of living beings. Therefore, throughout the 10 directions, in as many lands as there are fine motes of dust, I am known as one who bestows fearlessness. She's famous for that, yes, to make people fearless. It is true also when I did not practice this Kuan Yin method yet, but I was already eating vegetarian, except the sour milk. I don't have any other thing, yes. I cook for myself, and I make my own gluten stuff and cook myself stuff. And one time my former husband drove me somewhere far away from our home. In the middle there was some slippery ice on the road. It's winter. And then the car just veered so fast and zigzags that I wasn't fearful at all. At that time I always trusted Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. I even brought her statue to Europe, a small one, at that time, and always prayed to her. And then I did not even have any master or teacher or anything. I was like Buddhist scout, and here, sometime there, a little bit here and there. And they say, you recite Bodhisattva, Kuan Yin, and everything. She will help you if you're in trouble. So I do that. Ever since teenage, I listened to that and I did that. And when the car was veering fanatically, I just put my hand on his chest. I said, don't worry, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva will save you. I say that, it's just like I'm talking to you now, without any panic. I panic no more now than when the car was swearing like that and then fell into the ditch. But then we fell into the ditch next to a farmhouse. Finally, the car stopped, fall into a small ditch next to a farmhouse. So we went into the farmhouse, and he said, in the morning I will fish your car out. He has a crane. And we overnight there, have warm tea, warm meal, and in the morning the car is on the road driving. It's not the point. The point is that I was fearless. I didn't feel any panic or worry at all. I had absolute confidence that nothing will happen. It's like that. And I put up my hand on his chest, said, don't worry, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva will help us, will save you. It's my own experience. Because normally, in that case, you would feel very scared. You don't even remember yourself, not to talk about Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. But I was, I guess, mostly calm in that kind of situation. Like one time, I go together with many people on a big bus, and then there was a landslide, stone all over, stone falling, big and small, all over on the bus, keep falling. And everybody panic, want to open and jump out. I said, don't. Remember, where is your master? Remember your master. Pray to your masters. I was very calm. I tell everybody, don't go out, you die. Remember, where's your master? Pray to your master. And they pray. And then suddenly the landslide stopped right in front of us. And we all climb out. Everybody tells himself, oh, he's still alive and thanking me no end. Because these people, they all have master in India, different master. And they also have Dalai Lama or whomever they trusted. They forgot. At that time, they all forgot about their master, not to talk about Kuan Yin Pusa, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, which they don't even see. So I reminded them, and then it calmed down right away. There's some stone just falling, middle, and stop. It's very funny. Third, because I cultivated fundamental, wonderful, perfect penetration and purified the sense organ. Everywhere I go, in any world, I can make it so that living beings renounce their physical and material valuable to seek my sympathy. So she travels all the time, different world, and she can make people, by the power of her purity, when practice Kuan Yin method, it purifies. She's so purified, so pure that her power make everything happen. I wish it could change our whole world, then I can retire. Please do something, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. One prayer does matter. Do something, change them. Except my disciples, I take care, but how about the world? Help me change. They suffer too much. All right. Fourth, I obtained the Buddha's mind. When she say mind, she means power, okay? She means heart or the essence, They translate it into mind. In the old world, maybe that's what it meant by the essence. Buddha nature, Buddha essence, Buddha power. Not the Buddha's mind. Buddhas in the 10 directions, they liberated already. They're outside of the mind already. The mind only from the 2nd level. Buddha had no mind anymore. When we pass through 2nd level to come down here, we must wear the mind. Okay? Yes. All the master has to. But when they enlighten already, they don't have mind anymore. Even if they have mind, it's transformed already and just being used for holy purposes, yeah, for helping others, or for intellectual discourse. So I obtained the Buddha's mind and was certified as having attained the ultimate end. And so I can make offerings of rare treasures to the thirsty ones of the 10 directions and to living beings in the 6 paths throughout the Dharma realm. She can do all that. Not that the Buddha needs rare treasures. It's just courtesy or something. Yeah. What for the Buddha needs anything anymore? They can manifest things, they can create things, and they don't even need anything. The living beings in all the Dharma realm. It could be physical realm also, because to them right now the physical realm is not physical realm, really. It is a manifestation, cause manifestation of all beings in the false conception. So when they're enlightened, the Dharma realm, the real realm and the physical realm are fused together. A physical realm disappear anyway in their wisdom. It's just the living beings still there and still need their help. To living beings, there are physical realms. To Buddhas, there's none. Just Buddha's land. The pure essence is in this world. Just a false concept of beings recognized is as a physical realm, and physical body, etc., is abstract. Okay, so if these beings seek a spouse, they obtain a spouse. Whoa. Whoa, I should not have read this sentence. If they seek children, they can have children. I should read the other one, not this. Seeking samadhi, they obtain samadhi. Seeking long life, they obtain long life. And so forth, to the extent that if they seek the great nirvana, they obtain great nirvana. Oh, but how long? Not like, okay, I want nirvana now, and then the Buddha can do that. You must do the longing, the seeking, and then your time will come. That's what it is. All right. The Buddha asked about perfect penetration. Her calendar ends here. From the gateway of the ear, I obtained a perfect and illumining samadhi. The conditioned mind was at ease, and therefore I enter the appearance of the flow and obtaining samadhi. I accomplished bodhi. This is the foremost method. The conditioned mind, what is that? It's a normal mind, okay? After she practiced Kuan method, this mind peaceful, tranquil. And she entered the appearance of the flow. Originally, the flow means, in the other chapter, they say the stream, enter the stream. The stream, the sound stream, okay? The Buddha say that all Buddhas reliant on the sound stream to come down to the world to deliver sentient beings. And all Buddhas, also enlightened beings, reliant on the sound stream to go back to the original source, the source, yeah? So the appearance of the flow, or Buddha, Bodhisattva, they express differently, but it's the same. There's a sound stream, the vibration currents that all beings had to rely on to achieve what they want to achieve or to go home. It's like a highway, yeah? So she, Guanyin Bodhisattva, he, at that time is he, thinks and saying that is the foremost method. Okay. Were honored one, that Buddha, the thirsty one, praised me as having obtained well the Dharma door of perfect penetration. In the great assembly, he bestows a prediction upon me and the name Quan Sư Yin. You see, her original teacher, Kuan Yin, the Kuan Yin Buddha, who teach the Kuan Yin method, that's what they call that Buddha, Kuan Yin Buddha. And the Bodhisattva Kuan Yin say to the Buddha that Buddha, her first foremost cow paths, Ganges River Sand, ago, bestow, praise her that she has completed, that she have graduated in this method of hearing, of Kuan Yin. And she obtained well, meaning she graduates with flying color. We say that, like in university, of perfect penetration. That Dhamma Door means the method of perfect penetration. So in the great assembly at that time, Kauba, Ganges River, Sands, ago, he, that Buddha, the Kuan Yin Buddha, bestow a prediction upon the Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, me, mean Bodhisattva, not me, and the name Quan Sư Yin, means she already powerful now, she can hear the sound within and the sound of the world, the people of the world, to help them. After you really graduate, saint graduate, so you understand, and you have all this power and all these merits and all these attributes, you don't discriminate much between the inner sound and the sound of all beings, because inherently all beings have Buddha nature. And that sound, or whatever they utter, whatever in their being, whatever they say, whatever in their, come originally from that perfect sound. They and the sound normally are one. Because of false thinking, false belief, misleading concept, that we identify with this cause, physical appearance, called body. Okay. Therefore, Kuan Yin contemplate or observing the inner sound, and Quan Sư Yin observing the sound of the worlds. Is the same? Because at that time there's no inside, outside. You see, no physical world except only Buddha's light and Buddha's land and Buddha's purity. Yeah, up to now, that's the way she explained it, okay? Then, because my contemplation and listening is perfectly clear throughout the 10 directions, the name Quan Sư Yin pervades all the realms of the 10 directions. Because her beings is all over, all everywhere, all pervading. Therefore, her names is also all pervading. That's why many worlds know her name. Okay, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva is coming to the end of her calendar, okay? Then we leave the other part for next day, okay? You'll be free soon. I also would like to be free soon. Come home. A lot of wonderful karma paper waiting for me. Yeah. Not wonderful dharma, but wonderful karma. Paperwork.
Can Kuan Yin Bodhisattva take care of that as well?
Oh no, she has 10,000 arms, but she doesn't have this physical arm to take care of my paperwork, to sign paper, to approve this, approve that. Every little thing takes time, and every little thing make work. Not just taking care of inside only, take care of outside. Inside is a piece of cake. Very easy to take care. Inside is powerful, no problem. It's outside is more problem. Okay? Yeah. Even taking on karma can also use power inside to clean. Maybe not immediately, but can. Okay? Even affect the body. You can have medicine, cure, operation, whatever. But the outside work, it never stops. Yeah. And then in order to have ashram and you must earn money. You cannot take money from disciples. And for many things. And then no end, no end to the list. Limitless blessing, limitless blessing, yeah, inside.
I don't think any master that came on earth in any lifetimes could ever take those responsibilities. Like so many.
They do. They also have ashram, but different. Okay. Yeah, the disciple makes ashram. It's not like I have to make it. It's different. Okay, huh? Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Just, it's also my fault, you know. A lot of people also want to be near me, help me in every way. But I don't want to. Okay? I want them to live their life, not having to worry about me, take care of me. Number one. Number two, sometimes the more they take care, the more work for me, inside and outside. Not that they want to cause trouble. It's many reasons. Maybe their karma, their fixed present life karma make trouble for me. Maybe they're not used to, they don't have enough IQ to understand what I'm saying or what I'm doing, you know, or doing not in sync together, yeah? And then I have to redo it, and it make more trouble. Even sometimes just to treat them, they misunderstand and make me working instead of just come and having good time. Yeah, and one thing wrong, it make a big change wrong, and then it's all ruined sometimes like that. Different karma, okay, different turn. The word honor one upon the lion's throne emitted simultaneously from his 5 extremities a precious light which shone far throughout the 10 directions to anoint the crowns of as many thirst-come ones as Dharma Prince Bodhisattvas as there are motes of dust. The Bodhisattva Kuan Yin, she is talking about her old master, that he does that, okay? And now more. All those thirst-come ones also emitted from their 5 extremities precious lights, which were as numerous as motes of dust, and which came from the various directions to anoint the crown of the Buddha, as well as the crowns of all the great bodhisattvas and arhats in that assembly in India at that time. Her master, her old master, 1,100 Ganges River, Kappa, long ago, emit light, because the Kuan Yin Bodhisattva was talking to the Buddha then. So these Buddha from all the time emitted from all 10 directions to bless the present Sakyamuni Buddha and all the arhats and whoever they are at that time, and bodhisattvas at that time, in that assembly. Groves, trees, pools and ponds all proclaim the sound of Dharma. They're talking also in truth teaching. All the trees and the pond, wow, the pools, the ponds, they all talk Dharma. I told you yesterday or the day before, the birds and trees and all beings, they have their own master and they all have their enlightened degree, okay? So they even talk Dharma. They even preach, just you don't have ears to hear. The lights blended and crisscrossed like a jeweled silken net. All the Buddhas in the 10 directions at that time emitted lights, to that assembly that are crisscrossing all the lights together like a fine net. It's a sight to behold, huh? Don't you wish you were there, huh? Yes. Me too. It was an unprecedented event for everyone in the great assembly, and they all attained the Vajra Samadhi, mean the unmovable, indestructible, unruinable Samadhi. Mean they all enter Samadhi. At that time, suddenly everybody sit all quiet and all enter Samadhi, completely out of this world, because of all the Buddha shining all the light to that assembly. Lucky people, huh? Then the heavens rained down hundreds of precious lotus flowers of variegated combinations of green, yellow, red, and white. All the space in the 10 directions turn the colors of the 7 precious gems and jewel. Yeah. This Saha world, your world, with its mountains, rivers, and great earth, disappeared totally. I told you, didn't I tell you? Understand now? Good, very, very good, very good. And all that could be seen were lands as numerous as motes of dust coming together as one realm. Pure praises and songs and chants spontaneously pervaded in celebration. Oh, it's a feast. Then the third come one, this is the Sakyamuni Buddha now. Then the third come one said to Dharma Prince Manjushri, you should now contemplate these 25 great bodhisattvas and arhats who are beyond learning. He tells Manjushri to do that, to contemplate on these 25 bodhisattvas who told their method of practice, who already attained great wisdom beyond learning. Huh? Okay. Each has explained the initial expedient in his accomplishment of the way. All say that they have cultivated to true and actual perfect penetration. Their cultivation is equal without distinctions of superior and inferior or earlier and later. They are equal, equally graduated, equally attained, equal level of attainment of Buddhi. Yes. I now wish to cause Ananda to become enlightened. Poor Ananda, you thought he would have been enlightened already. Now the Buddha has to help him now. All these years listening to Buddhas, it's difficult. It's difficult. Yeah, I'm surprised sometimes some of my staff kapish nada what I think they would have kapish after all these years, you know. Just like Anand, you know. He knows so many things. He can repeat everything. Like our record player nowadays, still not kapish the real purpose, the real point. Yeah. So now the Buddha said, now I wish to cause Ananda to become enlightened, and so I ask, which of these 25 practices is appropriate to his faculties? To his intelligence, and which will be after my extinction, after the Buddha ascend to Nirvana, what method is good, not just for Ananda but for everyone. So which one after my extinction would be the easiest expedient door, which method for living beings of this realm to enter in order to accomplish the Bodhisattva vehicle and seek the unsurpassed way? The Buddha asked all of them so that Manjushri can explain. He asked Manjushri because Manjushri has great wisdom. Number one, wisdom monk. Okay, he knows many things. He understands deep and profound. So he asked him, contemplate, meaning you observed all these 25 methods from 25 different bodhisattvas, and you tell me which one is good for Ananda. So he cares so much for Ananda. Yeah, he make all people work just for one person because he loves Ananda. Life after life, they're together as good friends. Dharma Prince Manjushri. You see, they don't always call Dharma practitioner or something. They call Dharma Prince. When you are called Dharma Prince, you are special. You are royalty in the spiritual practicing method and realm. So not everyone is a Dharma Prince. But Manjushri and several of them before us here, Dharma Prince. So Dharma Prince Manjushri, receiving the Buddha's compassionate instruction, arose from his seat, bowed at the Buddha's feet, and, basing himself on the Buddha's awesome spirit, spoke verses to the Buddha. Next time. I have to go. A lot of work needs to be done. So whatever Manjushri speak is for the next session, okay?
Okay.
So like that with some of the marathon opera, they always, choose a pick of the interest and then they say, see you next week. If I have time, I come back tomorrow. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias. Merci. Kamsahamnida. Shukya. Yeah. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you
your
saving us.
very, very attentiveness, very, very attentive appearance, at least. Why are you laughing? Ah, the translation. Okay. Yeah. Somebody laugh first, and the laugh after, and the laugh. Yeah, it's a wave of laughter. Good. Laughter is good for everything. I need to go, but I love you.
We love you too, Master.
Thank you. Through all the wonders, through all the beauty that you so adore, through all the beauty that you so adore. OK， 好了，大家休息，打坐睡觉。如果留下来的话，有机会明天见。OK， 晚安。Thank you all the workers. Thank you.